Alright, we just finished Warp Incursion. Saved a deer, hopefully. So let's get back, and I want to get to that one area I missed, that tone place, see what's there. This could be a mistake. For some reason I see tomb, I think of Necrons, but we'll find out if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's where I'm going now. The bridge is thumping with the sound of endless officer reports to home of ancient mechanisms and the buzz of server wages. Among the usual servants bustling to and fro, the Lord Captain noticed a flash of flame red hair. You posed a question to me not long ago, Elentok, and now I am here to present you with my answer. With fluid grace, Yearliet emerges from the shadows of the captain's bridge. Her face seems to glow under the lumen light, her expression slightly more pensive than usual. You have my complete attention. Listen closely to my answer, Elentok. You may struggle to comprehend what is to be said, being accustomed to reveling in your own might and skewing the world to suit yourself. Pitch your understanding not towards my words, but the sense that lies hidden in the shade of the sounds. Juliet half closed her eyes, her words unfurling slowly and melodically. You try to split the world into pieces, to fragment it, into light, dark, truth, lie, self, and other. But I see the world as a single whole, and in this lies its simplicity and complexity. It is not enough to simply see the world and hear its voices, you must understand it. Think of the Leviathan, the world on which our paths crossed. What is it truly? What is its essence? The Leviathan's magnificence comes not from the green of its vast forests, or the depths of its waters. Its beauty is in the word, in the way it dances on the tongue, and even you, Elentok, can sense it. Try. Say the word, slowly, delicately, casting aside all stray thoughts. Feel. Perhaps then you will see. Close your eyes, empty your mind, and speak the word Leviathan. The world around you fades, and your perception instantly narrows, coming to a single point of focus on the tip of your tongue. Lie. Your tongue delicately tickles the roof of your mouth, and the sound slips along your throat with incredible silkiness, warming as it goes like a sip of fresh recap. Lay. The tip of your touches the same place again, and air softly rushes from your chest. The sound like the susurration of leaves under the wind weaves through a forest canopy. Then, your tongue taps your front teeth, and a gentle vibration spreads through your body, sending a shiver along your spine. Guarded interest gleams in Yearliet's eyes when your gazes meet again. I think I am beginning to understand. Your words are sincere, Elentok. Then you are capable of seeing more than you do now. Instead of the lifeless clamor of monstrous mechanisms, the roar of engines, the discordant voices of your followers, I hear and attend to silence. It arises in moments of spiritual serenity, and in that stillness we become witnesses to the transformation of our own inner world. Monkey lives pass so swiftly. You rush through them for the sake of a chosen goal. But thoughts of transience and loss frighten you, which you drive such thoughts away and drown yourselves in the daily tumult. But it is from fleeting moments which enter our lives and quickly vanish from them that the soul's fortress grows. A moment's blooming, an hour's wilting. The splendor of each lies in its ephemerality. So too, the memories of those who have left our side and no longer walk the path with us. And in you, Elentok, I see much more than just another monkey. Your true essence lies in your will, which is capable of changing the world around you and within you. It lies in your ability to create and to understand your creation, and in your ability to destroy. It lies in what your kin's minds cannot grasp, what the primitive sight cannot behold, but I can see it. I never expected to hear you say such things in reference to me. But I am speaking the truth, Elentok. However, I ask you not make the mistake typical of your kind. My words contain no insinuation nor any call for you to act. Your soul shines brightly in this world. I see you, and this will never change. That is all. Thanks for telling me how you see the world. What do you make of it, Alantech? How differently do you see the world? I also see something greater in the world around me, something deeper than the outer guise of things. And what does that mean? Juliet asked with all her attention focused on your words. I see the suffering of those around me and it compels me to act. You speak of our soul's ability to overcome hardship. The experience of suffering does indeed become a symbol of our abiding strength and inner growth, and it gives hope that we can overcome life's trials. But it says nothing for a time, silently watching you under half-lowered lids. Now that we have shared our truth about this world, I would like to know if your thoughts about me align with those of your kin, Alantech, or if you see me differently. To me, you are a foreign yet beguiling world, Juliet. I hope that one day I will come to know you, and that day my own world will become that much deeper. Juliet goes still and looks at you intently as if seeing you for the first time. It seems there are many facets to your soul that I have not considered, Alantech. Interesting. I accept your answer and thank you for speaking with me. This is the first conversation on board this vessel that has truly brought serenity and joy to my soul. Okay, and there's lots going on too. Now, if that happens every single time I warp travel someplace, it's going to get annoying. It already has been a little annoying every time some problem pops up every time I warp travel. It'd almost be as bad as like when in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, how every time you rest I felt like you were attacked, and it would take you 3 or 4 rests to actually heal up, and I don't know how many times you would just save and quit because you would just be wiped out and out of resources and you had no chance of fighting the 75 trolls that showed up at your camp while you were trying to sleep. So yeah, it's a nice change of pace. Pirates. Let's go see if we can deal with these pirates.
The litany of ordnance rings out across our decks.
You're your planet. Mostly nice though. Imperium cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even football. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Sato, one of the discoverers of the Coronis Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station impact can still be observed from the orbit. Sato's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. This sort of place has neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. So that's done. Let's go back. Oh, good lord. Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in the individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. The reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the past few days, complaints about malfunctioning controls have dwindled, but crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that only the machine spirits tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. So wait, I haven't explored all the worlds there? Did I not explore everything here? Because it said not explored. Lord Captain, we have a flagship Juice's Blessing with a small escort ahead. They're requesting direct box channel patching you through. Lord Captain, I'm honored to speak with the rogue trader Spawn Valensis. May your name be known through the ages. Chartist Captain Osiris Thorpest, a bearer of free merchant charter of the fleet. How can I be of service? What is your squadron doing here? Oh. We're developing supply routes for Chartists. You see my ship as representative of the merchant fleet in this part of the Imperium. We don't have a fixed charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business with voidfarers in need of regular repairs and those who are interested in specialist good. From where do you source the components you sell? I thought I did this. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I wonder if I didn't do this because I was having problems traveling at first, and I restarted. I might not have come back here. Are you asking me to disclose our suppliers to you? Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voidsmen who stumble upon an abandoned or dilapidated ship somewhere in a neighboring system, or from unlucky ones whose sorry tubs arrive on football in such a state that it's easier to take her apart than restore her. I would like to know more about the merchant fleet's operations in the Coronis Expanse. For the most part, all the Expanse has is a fleet of different organizations and small flotillas of merchant ships. Uninterrupted communication between worlds is a matter of life and death for many outposts of humanity, so even in this dark corner of the Imperium there are charters and ships assigned to the various adeptus. Alas, the Expanse has next to no stable trade routes, so the job can be precarious at times. Then again, no one is more intimately familiar with the hardships of local commerce than a rogue trader. I want to take a look at the catalog of components available for purchase. But yeah, I didn't do this part. I did it once but never came back. Apparently I'm an idiot. Nothing here. Oh, yeah. Lord Captain, the station airlocks have been sealed from the inside. Of Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Altar Templum Calixtus X-17 Sanctuary have no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over their sacred sites. Alright. Now it's been explored. Now I need to get... I don't know if it shows up. Okay. The warp jump went surprisingly smooth. None of the deck officers on duty reported any incidents. However, a strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when she returned to her quarters. The bed was unmade and the impression of a head was still visible on the pillow. There were no other signs of intrusion. The guard swore under oath that nobody had entered the Lord Captain's quarters. The Materium releases us from its grip this time. Your ladyship, there are alarming reports coming from Janus. A number of strange mutations have been spotted among the population in remote agro-complexes. Aside from the obvious disfigurement, the secret estrangement, these mutants, called wretches by the rest of the colonists, are coming together to practice a primitive form of religion involving ritual worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning. The Janus nobility humbly awaits your decision. What do you know about these wretches? The mutation has caused loss of skin pigment and the shedding of hair. The eyes have started developing a nictitating membrane similar to that of reptiles. Others succumb to progressive atrophy of the larynx, causing the loss of human speech. At the same time, their tendons become denser and more elastic, providing increased endurance and load resistance. The wretches are commonly ostracized due to their grotesque appearance. There haven't been too many cases of mob justice yet. They will become commonplace after the mutations' deformities become more obvious. The wretches tend to form groups with similarly affected people. Their average level of intellect is low. They belong to the labor caste and communicate among themselves using a primitive vernacular of their own invention. As for their barbaric religion, they are deifying both the soil and Janus itself. To them, working in agri-complexes is a form of worship, which has had a positive impact on productivity. What do my advisors have to say? I saw your agent's pic recordings, the signs these Munke leave behind, their idols, and I cannot deny a pathetic, though extremely abstract connection to the symbols of my people. The good old prayers echoes the sounds of the children of Assyrian speech. The probability of them having come in such close contact with our civilization is non-existent, yet they are still somehow connected. Protect these people, resendle them to distant abodes where they will not be harmed for their peculiarities, and keep watch. Someday the truth may be revealed. The blessed sect of the Imperium does not grace these mutants, but nor does it declare their existence anathema. Should we sentence them without further study? There are mutants whose existence is fully sanctioned, such as Ogrins, Ratlings, Pariahs, Pelagors, Belanids, or Troths. Our library had many treatises on the generator's craft, and I could impart some of that knowledge to your servants. Purely theoretical, of course. This mutation has not been properly studied and is missing from the catalog. I am not registering a basis for delaying the commencement of immediate genetic purification. I recommend launching a thorough investigation into the genetic makeup of this forbidden strain. Resettle the wretches into a separate agri complex where the crowds will not tear them apart. We will study them. I feel these Monkey have been touched by something wondrous. The mutants were resettled where their unorthodox appearance will not put them in danger of being massacred by serfs. The mutants were put under surveillance. One of the watchmen spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xeno origin. It is unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object they worshipped. Oh, yeah, I made it. Well, let's see what we got. What's going on here? This reminds me of Mass Effect when you had to explore the planets. Yes, why not? Which vacuums left? And you look for minerals and stuff, and every once in a while you find one that you can land on. That's all explored. Let's make it interesting. Just go with it. Another watch above the void ship has come to an end. The Lord Captain, having given her final orders for the day, retired to her chambers for some divine rest. However, the rogue trader's slumber was disturbed by horrific nightmares plaguing her mind. Pain wrenched the Lord Captain out of the clutches of these agonizing war dreams, only for her to witness the nightmares seeping through the flimsy membrane of the gallows field to take physical shape in the sanctum sanctorum to battle.
Let us not dawdle. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Brace yourself!
It's as good as done. You never stood a chance. On it. Taking calculated risk is my second nature. Another enemy down.
Oh, they're daemonettes. Yes, there are. I just painted one.
temporary setback.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
No!
It will be done.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. You never stood a chance.
You're really not gonna let me step out of cover and hit that?
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me?
I'm a member.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
A tactically sound approach. Reduced to dust. I will do my duty. For von Valencius! My place is at the fore. Indeed. Fewer targets.
No!
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Reduced to dust. I took care of this one. Reduced to dust. Follow my lead.
The other one. What did I miss? Oh, there you are.
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally.
Really?
It's as good as done. On it. Who, if not me?
What? I never miss.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Is there money to be made?
Alright. That was a good little battle.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Those rare worlds contain extremely rare metals and minerals, but it appears someone has beaten us to it in this case. That's my last. That sun doesn't look good. This cold, windy planet is covered by a raging sea of mustard gray grass so tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the augur crew spots a far more interesting anomaly. A sky running several dozen kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labor settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winterscale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits on the world are nearly depleted and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house, then awkwardly apologizes and falls silent. At some point, the connection cuts off completely, and you leave the foreman and his prospectors to wait for their real master. Alright. There's a space station up there. Let's go do this pirate battle, and then that's probably where we'll... maybe. We'll see. It's that ship hovering over a void station. The vessel bears no identifying marks. The landing craft swarming the station below makes the situation clear. Pirates have seized an Imperial outpost. The augurs detect the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons, preparing for battle. And actually, we're going to attack first. Not too close. Understood buildings. Positioning is so important. These. Fuck. All right, now they're running. Alright, so that took care of that battle. It was a fun one. I actually enjoyed the ship coming. I think that's kind of a fun challenge and figuring out the grid, getting the right angles. Alright, when we come back, that's where we're going to pick up exploring this space station, see if we can help the people or maybe take out the last of the pirates that are hiding here. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you do like what you see, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot, helps the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Till next time, love you guys. Hope to see you again soon. Take care now. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.